Hey everybody, this is Adam. I'd like to welcome you to the inaugural episode of Crap You Have to Do as a Homeowner, especially when you buy a house that's a fixer-upper. I'm out here in the backyard removing the world's smallest deck that the family, we haven't used it since we basically bought the house because there was some rotted boards and whatnot. As I was cutting into this deck, I realized that it was cedar, and it still rotted anyway, which is fine. A lot of water drainage from the soffit, and that gutter is only about 6 months old. And I could show you the roof line, but basically there is a lot of square footage coming off of that roof for water drainage that was just sheeting down basically this corner right here. It was like a waterfall whenever we had a really good decent amount of rain. So with that said, I put up a 6-inch gutter. It's galvanized painted steel with a large sized downspout that you can see the beginning of right there, and it goes down into the ground behind the corner into corrugated pipe that goes all the way back to my basically what I call the back 40, and allowing all that water to get out of my backyard. We had water problems in the basement with failed drain tile that wasn't working, and if I make an episode 2 of this video series of home improvement, that will be an extra special episode. Yes, episode 2 already will be an extra special episode. So anyway, cool things that you find when you tear out a deck. All right, that's what we're gonna go over now. You're gonna be blown away by all this. Just kidding. This is an exercise of the mundane. So we've got an old electrical plate, an ink pen, and the biggie, that sand, which used to be in the corner of my foundation, which, if you look, there probably was an animal home in there. My guess is it was a groundhog, which we had also underneath our back shed, which I tore out in that back corner. And I'll be getting a large dumpster that is going to have all of my trash from the basement. There's our lady looking over all my trash so no one takes it. So you can see all the stuff from the basement there, and then all the new cedar wood that I tore out just now with the deck. And that's the last run of deck. I used just a skill saw to cut off the boards, and then I'm just using just a Sawzall, a reciprocating saw, just to remove the rest of the boards. And I've already gotten rid of the steps there that you can see. I just cut them into thirds for the dumpster. But yeah, basically this run right here, there was 3 more just like that, so that gives you an idea how small the deck was. It just went to that cement pylon right there was the end of it. So, like I said, world's smallest deck. My plan is to tear this out, and I'm going to landscape and sculpt this ground here for better water runoff. I think there's plastic underneath this river lava rock, but I'm going to have to dig into it a little bit and fix it, especially with this sand, this pile of sand almost going all the way to the top of the deck boards that an animal probably used as a shelter to protect itself from other predators and whatnot. You know how animals are. Anyway, and I get to power wash my siding, which is in huge need of it, so I can't wait to do that. And a painting is in the works for the future. as well as some new siding in the front, because I have old wood siding, cedar siding in the front that's basically dilapidated, but there's aluminum in the back, probably to save money originally on the homeowner. So anyway, that's my inaugural episode of what I'm doing to the house. And of course, this doesn't include anything that I've already done to the place. But the basement's a biggie, so stay tuned for that extra special episode about my basement, which will include visual aids, pictures of all the work that I've done this year, starting in January, leading up to the coronavirus pandemic, which basically was an awesome project for me to do because I could work on my basement and I could do it alone, without visitors, without getting sick, without my family wondering where I'm at, besides work, in the public, in a major Midwest grocery retailer chain. So, anyway, that's all for now.